club has appointed Rob Powell as head coach. He's been in the acting role since Brian McDermott left back in September, and we've taken a period of time to come to this decision because we've had a look around, we've had a very thorough consultation process, we've talked extensively with our senior players. We've also had the opportunity to look at Rob in action for 3 months, and frankly we've been enormously impressed, and the more we saw of him, the more we were convinced that this is absolutely the right decision. So we formalised it today. It's fully deserved, and I think he'll do a great job for us.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say I'm honoured to have been given the job. I've been at the club for a number of years now, and so it's sort of what I've been working towards for a period of time. And in terms of the job being hard, yeah, well, any job's going to be a challenge in Super League. There's some challenges here that are different to other clubs, but I think we're ready to go. We're looking forward to it. All the way through, me and David have spoke about what's going on and discussed how things are panning out. And I've been fully informed as they've been trying to finalise this coaching. Although it's been a long process, it's been thorough, and I'm just glad we've got to the end of it.
And talk us through what you've been doing as you took over as acting head coach.
So after Mac left, there was a little bit of recontracting of players to do, of existing players, and then there was a little bit of time where we were looking into new players and obviously discussing pre-season and working through with the coaches as to what we were going to be delivering this year and how we wanted to play and how we'd get those results. So it's been quite busy.
And how's pre-season going? Brilliant,
yeah. We couldn't ask for any more. The 3 weeks have been fantastic. The players have responded to everything that we've asked them to do, and it's been a real positive experience. Everyone's moving in the right direction.
And have all the players joined you in pre-season, or?
We're still waiting for a couple of the guys from Australia to come. So
the two new key signings.
Yeah, 2 big signings for us. Chris Bailey and Nick Coops, who's coming from Sydney Roosters. We're really looking forward to getting them over. They'll add a lot of experience and quality to what we're already doing. I think they'll add a bit to the blend that we've already got going on.
And what are your aspirations for next season?
I won't talk in terms of outcome goals. I think it'd be wrong to do that, but probably what we need to be better at is making sure that all the players in the squad improve their standards so that we can compete in every game we play in. And if we have 25 blokes that all play well or can play well when required, then we'll go okay.
And talk us through the 2 pre-season friendlies which we have lined up in January.
Yes, we have our traditional fixture with Scholars, which is always good to get a good hit out. We get a chance to use all our players in that, and then we've probably got a bit more of a competitive friendly, if you like, against Lee up there the following week, which will be a good game and a good standard on the 30th of January.
And you're going to field strong teams for both of those fixtures so everyone can have a chance to see them in action?
We want to give the boys all a run, and they need to get together at that sort of time of the year in order to do some things and practice some of the stuff that we've been doing in training. Now obviously in the first game it won't be as high a quality of a match, and therefore we'll tailor it towards that. So we'll put out some lads out there, take them off and put some other blokes on. In the second game we'll go out there and we'll have to be practicing some stuff, and we know that Lee will come with a lot of intensity, and that'll be good for us to have a challenge. Yeah, I mean it's what it's about, you know, the fact that it's close to my heart, London Rugby League. You know, I've come here as a spectator. I've been here for 7 years. I've worked within the game, bringing kids here to games, and I understand the value of the support as to what makes this happen. And I'd like to think that they'd realise that as it's close to my heart, you know, there'll be as much care and attention and duty that'll go into this and making sure that we have a good year this year. And I'd like to thank them for their continued support through the good and the bad times that the club's had.
And obviously you talk about internal stability and everyone being fully consulted. Talk us through the backroom staff and the coaches you have behind you.
So we've got a fantastic staffing, and that's probably one of the major strengths that we have got. Is that we've got a very experienced guy in Latham Taifai who will head up a lot of the coaching, who's been here for a number of years, who I've worked with him under Mac, and he's an experienced guy that's been at a number of clubs and played to a high standard, highly regarded within the game. So it's great to have someone of that quality within the coaching setup. The strength and conditioners are a great crew. You know, you can only speak to the guy that runs the England strength and conditioning to know how good Nick Rees and his team are. And in terms of physio, it's second to none. You know, we have real good guys there in that department. That on top of the youth development performance side of it with Jonesy and Cole Baker, you know, we couldn't ask for better staff. It's fantastic.
And in terms of the senior players, is there any movement? What about club captain for 2011?
Yeah, well, I'm glad to announce that it's going to be Rob Purdham again. He's the right bloke for this club. he's the sort of bloke that we want to lead our club, and looking forward to working with him closer again this year.